today we're with Nikki. We've known Nikki for, is it 5 years now?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a long time. It's been a while.
But Nikki's been a missionary for about 3 years in Guatemala, plus whatever amount of ministry experience she had before. So, okay, why don't you tell people what you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I used to work with them, for them, alongside of
did.
them.
Yeah, she was a part of This Is Vida.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now I work at a children's home with a ministry called Kids Alive. We serve girls under the age of 18 who have been sexually abused.
Yeah, you've been doing that this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's been a year.
That's so exciting.
So what do you do with them?
Yes, so currently my role is on the spiritual development team, and so I am wearing a lot of different hats, but mainly I write devos for the girls. I facilitate spaces for the teens to get discipleship. I do a lot of, like, honestly, just sitting and kind of, not babysitting, but also babysitting when other ministries come to, like, support us and, like, do activities.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my role for now.
What's been your favorite part so far of serving the Kids Alive?
I think learning about what I actually like to do in ministry and what I'm actually good at.
That's awesome.
So it's been more than a couple of years now. Have you figured out what you don't like in ministry and what you do like?
Maybe so. Not a children's ministry girl. Like, even though I work at a children's home, I don't like to be the one who, like, comes up with, like, the dinamicas and the games. I'm just not a game girl. I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm really not. And I also, not a huge teams girly either. Not a huge small talk girly, really.
Wait, what's teams? What do you mean when you say teams?
Short-term teams.
Yeah.
When the churches and the people come from the States.
Yeah, why?
Why don't I like them?
Oh,
Why
well, you're
don't
not
I
such a
vibe with
huge
them?
fan. Yeah,
Why
yeah.
am I not a huge fan with them? I don't know. I don't really like logistics or like, like just dealing with like a lot of different questions coming at you, I think is really overwhelming.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It definitely can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always say, like, the best advice that I got regarding short-term teams is that no one is meant to take care of them for forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it for like 6 years.
It was a very long time.
And nope.
Yeah.
And teams are great. Teams are great.
They are great.
Yeah.
I love when they come. I love getting to like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like I love getting to them a little bit, but I just want to be in charge.
They're
Yeah.
fun, but
It's
it's
also-
a lot of work.
Yeah.
You're doing double work because you're taking care of the girls in your case, and
Yeah.
you're taking care of the team,
Yeah.
and you have different expectations for two sets of people, and it's not for everyone. It's not for the faint of heart.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What have been the areas then that you have found that you do really like?
I really love like the unconventional ways of ministry. So I'm not like, even though like I started in a village, I'm learning that I'm like, okay, I like ministry in other ways, which, and like in this case, I'm like learning a lot of like social work and psychology stuff. And so like, I feel like when people think of like ministry, that's not immediately what comes to mind.
Yeah, I think when people think of ministry, they think of someone
The
preaching or well, if you're doing missions work,
Yeah.
they think of you playing in the mud with a bunch of kids with
Yeah.
just shorts and no shirt on, and yeah,
Yeah.
that's not ministry.
Yeah, and I think it's cool that like ministry comes in all different forms and you're really learning like what you like, what you don't necessarily like, what works for you, what doesn't. And I think that's an important thing to go through and like be able to learn. So that's really awesome.
Yeah.
So let's back it up a little because that's like immediately Nick is a missionary. So
Reverse.
first, let's talk. Who is Nikki? Yeah. So you're from the States.
Yep.
Yeah,
How'd
where
you
exactly
know?
are you from? Yeah, I know, right? Shocking.
Yeah. I grew up in Hudson, Wisconsin, which is on the border of Wisconsin and Minnesota, and so now my family lives in Minnesota.
Okay. And you lived there like through high school or right
My
before
whole
doing missions
life.
work?
Born and raised, Hudson, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you grow up in a Christian household? Do you become a Christian later?
Oh no, quite a not Christian household. My parents have been very divorced my whole life, and I'm still the only one who knows Jesus.
That's always hard.
Yep.
Yeah. And are you still in touch with your family?
More or less.
Yeah.
More
Okay.
or less.
Can you share with us a little bit, just like short snippet of like how did you then become a Christian
Yeah.
if like you didn't grow up in a Christian household?
Oh sure, my best friend Anne Marie, who lived a couple houses down from my dad.
Shout out to Anne-Marie.
Shout out to Anne Marie.
Hey.
I don't know if she's watching this, but maybe. She invited me to the local Baptist youth group when I was like, I don't even know, like a tween.
It sounds like the most liberal thing in the world. The Young Baptist
The
group.
young Baptist girl. She was like, it's on Wednesday nights, there's youth group, there's pizza, there's like nice
Nice.
people. And I was like,
Classic.
okay. And I like would have done anything to get out of the house. And so I went. And that's where I heard the gospel for the first time. And yeah, that's kind of how that happened, I guess.
That's awesome.
And you were how old again?
I was probably 16, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna ask. Oh, yeah. So, what's the timeline between? Okay, so you're 16, you meet Christ, and then you're like, okay, I want to do mission work.
Yeah. So I'm 16. I met Christ, and then when I was 18, I came on my first trip here to Guatemala, like my first mission trip ever, which was really wild. We went to the lake, and it's very hippie juju at the lake.
Yes,
So
it
I
is.
was like, yeah, fresh, like 18, never been on a plane before. Well, I've been on a plane. I've never like left the country on the plane. So left the country on the plane.
Do you get offered some DRUGS? I don't
No.
want. I mean, we're not monetized, but I don't want to get demonetized.
No, I like was wearing skirts and had braids. They don't offer those.
They probably thought you were a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I did that. Really, the Lord really captivated my heart here. And then I went home, went to 2 years of community college, did the world race, worked at a ranch,
Yeah.
team led, worked at a ranch, came here.
Yeah. It's funny because I feel like most of us that do mission work, even if you take the element of missions, in ministry, we've lived like at least 2 or 3 lives.
Yeah.
Because you've worked and lived at a ranch,
Yeah.
and there you did everything from.
I was like making beds, I was washing dishes, I was on the phone, answering emails.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were secretary / maintenance girl / all the slashes. What was it like moving to Guatemala? So you came for a little while and then you went back home. I remember that. So what was it like to move to Guatemala? What made you say yes first, actually?
Well, I remember. Okay, so
I said you're staying, and I went like this, and I took her passport.
no, shut up. Listen. When I was here for the 4 random months, we were hanging out a little bit here and there. And I remember I don't know if you remember this, but you were like, you should come and intern with us sometime. And I was like, no, thank you. Politely.
By the way, I respected that so much.
No, thank you.
Because most people that come and like just to visit and to intern, they say yes to everything.
Like, sure,
Yeah.
that
And
sounds
you were
great.
one of the few no's that I've heard, and I was like, I want to be friends with her.
I love a no.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
Love a yes, but love a no.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you said that. I got back home to Wisconsin. I was like in limbo before like going to the ranch that summer to work. And I remember the Lord just being like, you should reconsider that. So I reconsidered that. And it felt like a really easy yes to give. Like I'd come here, like I'd spent 3 months here in the race. I'd been here on my little mission trip before that. So it felt easy. I knew people, knew where the, one grocery store was and Hoko.
Yeah.
So,
Well, back then it was just the one.
true, back then there was just the one. And I was in I'm only 25, so I'm still young, but I was in my early 20s back then, and so I feel like everything in your early 20s just feels fun.
Was there anything like surprising to you that you're like, I did not expect that, or like I'd been there for a time, but like now I'm like here, and that was surprising to me?
Yeah, I would probably say community, because like the adventures, like world race community, worship room community was like the only community I'd known really, which made sense because like when I was here I was like under a lot of like rules and submitting to a lot of authority and like wasn't really living and so I think like I thought community would come so easy and that everybody was on the same wavelength, but my first year I very quickly found out that like was not the case, and that people can be missionaries and still be living double lives. And yeah, so I'd say community.
Yeah, that's always a really hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Just for context, before coming to Guatemala, I feel like we're going like.
That's okay.
Hold back. Just for people to understand, because we understand the lingo, but the race is a program that you did. You did gap year, right? And you want to talk about that like really briefly?
Yeah, gap year is like a 9-month mission program thing that Adventures does, and they advertise it. I think now it's like 18 to maybe 20 or 21 now. And you go to like 3 different countries and partner with different ministries across the world, and it's like it's called gap year because I think it's designed for like high school to college, but I'd already done like college. I was the oldest person in my squad.
So now you understand the timeline. We knew this, but there's gap year, then coming here and living in Guatemala, trying to figure life out and what God was asking you.
Yeah.
And then entering with us.
Yeah.
Interning.
Interning.
I thought you said ensuring.
Ensuring. She was ensuring
Ensuring
her flights with us. So I feel like people in the States talk about immigrants and being a foreigner, obviously from the perspective of this is my home and you're coming from somewhere else, whether it's for people from Latin America, Asia, whatever it is. But you could come here and now you're the foreigner. And you're the one who's different with the different habits and different lingo, different language. What is it like being a foreigner?
Yep, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Being a foreigner. I feel like, I don't think I've fully processed like that I'm a foreigner until like, I don't know, everything happened like after a year in or like a year and a half in. But it does feel really tiring a lot of the time to like be constantly speaking like your second language, constantly doing things in your second culture or whatever. Like everything is like unfamiliar. Even like if it is like, oh, like I know like where to buy like this thing. It's like it's still different. Like there's just so many things that are different here than like living in the States. And so and especially like where I work now, like I'm the minority. Like I'm one of like 6 missionaries and like all of my leadership is Guatemalan. And so it's definitely hard. Like you have to try twice as hard, I think, a lot of the times to like be understood, to like to understand. Like I was thinking too, there's so many practical things too about being a foreigner that are like, it's like fine, but also it's just I think something people forget, like having to renew your visa if you don't have your residency, getting like the process of getting your residency, the process of getting a car, like paperwork. Like there's just so many silly little like practical things about it too.
Yeah, even the paperwork that you have to do to get your car because you're a foreigner.
Like the car taxes every year. Forget how to do it every year. Rocio does it for me every year. Rocio.
Shout out to Rocio. Yeah, you're the one with the shout outs.
Really though.
But it's really cool how God provides all those people that are like they just show up to help.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
So another thing you had mentioned at some point to us is that you're in school right now.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about like what you're in school for? What does that look like? Also, like what's it like being a full-time student and a full-time missionary? Like I'm sure that's got to be a lot of work.
Yeah, school's kind of crazy, and it feels a little crazy, but it's also like such an honor and a privilege to like learn and study. I remember like when I was younger than I am now.
Not the old lady that you are now.
Oh gosh.
Mid-20s, man, it hit.
Listen, when I was younger, I said, I'm going on the mission field and I'm never going to school again. But I feel like the Lord has just totally changed my heart. And it actually happened over Christmas. So I got my associate's degree, went to community college? Yeah. I would tell anybody to do that. I loved community college, and I just don't have to think about all those general classes. So if you're watching this and you're 18, go to community college. We love community college.
I did that too. It was great.
Yeah,
great experience.
It was, and so I already had like my first 2 years under my belt, and like when I started working at Oasis and like realizing what I actually like would really love to do, like ministry wise, like I'm very passionate about like advocacy and justice and all those things. I kind of was like, wow, social work would be perfect for this. Well, probably not me, it was probably like the Holy Spirit in me. So, but anyways, he was like,
shout out Holy Spirit.
Shout out Holy Spirit. Love you.
Love you, Holy Spirit.
And so Slay Holy Spirit.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, school. So I started looking into online programs, and I wanted a good one. Found Liberty. Shout out Liberty.
Shout out Liberty.
Sponsor me, Liberty.
Hey, hashtag sponsor. Yeah. We're not sponsored.
No, we're not. And so anyway, now I'm finishing my bachelor's in social work.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's really busy. I do not have a lot of time and mental capacity for very many things right now. Just outside of like what I do and carry out ministry is a lot, and then like homework is like always up here in the corner, like looming. It's like finish me before Thursday at 9 p.m. or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I really love it. It also like takes a lot of discipline in this season, which is fine, but I love it.
I don't think you could do what you do if you didn't love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The love.
I don't think you could do school honestly if you weren't like passionate about it, because I mean, I'm like a little late to the game, like finishing my bachelor's at 25, but I think it'll really serve me. And like more than anything, it's like not for a title, it's for a tool.
Exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Isn't that funny that we say stuff like we're late to the game? but it's like a 5-year difference.
Right.
I know. It's true.
If
But like a lot of
even.
my friends from home are like
Yeah.
already whatever, have their masters and
Yeah.
like 2 kids. So
Yeah.
But that's cool too that you
Yeah.
like took the time to figure out what you wanted to do, and now you're working towards it, and you really love what
Yeah.
you do because you know this is the thing that I want to be doing. Instead of like trying to figure out exactly what you want to do, like you went out and you lived a bit of life and you explored, you tried some things out,
sure.
and like now you know. That's awesome.
yeah, I have no regrets. I was also talking to Emelani's dad at the wedding with weekend. Shout out Emelani's
Hey.
dad. Lenny. Shout out Lenny. And I was telling him about school, and he was just saying like, I'm so proud of you, like this, like by doing school, it's like you're not limiting yourself to, which yeah, I really liked that perspective too, because also like I don't know how long I'll be here, or I don't know how long I'll be doing ministry in this way, and so it would be good to like have just like something to also do in the States, and also like I can still do social work, like I don't know, here or in the States. It's like I'm still like passionate about that thing, but it just gives me a chance to like actually do it in the States.
That's awesome.
If I want. I'm not saying that I want, but just
Ready
no.
for anything the Lord throws your
Yes.
way.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that.
I feel like
Love
that's what
that.
determines who's really called to missions. That you're not married to the title, you're not married to the ministry you work for. It's just, well, I'm here because he said I should be here.
Right.
Yeah.
Here I am, send me, I'll go. Like
Yeah.
wherever that might be, like let's do the thing.
How do you pay for all of this? Because do you get paid at your ministry?
Surely not.
Yeah.
Surely not. Sometimes I'm like, should I get paid for this? Just kidding. No, I fundraise. I have sweet people. I think there's 24 of you actually. I was just counting this morning.
That's
who
awesome.
send me here. So yeah.
And we're thankful for all of you
we do
who
love
have
you.
helped
Thanks, guys.
bring this young chicken, spring chicken.
Spry, not
Spry?
spring. Spry.
What was the word that I said in the car also wrong? It was
I don't even remember.
It was something. It was like the third time today that I say
Says many
something
things wrong.
I do.
And many things right.
And I say many things wrong too. You should hear me sometime.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So how is it fundraising? Is it as fun as we all make it seem?
Yeah, it's called fundraising, right?
Hey.
Honestly, like when I first like fundraised to come here, it was like really easy. I remember getting fundraised like in a summer, really, is what it was. Like I was working at the ranch through the summer and came here in the fall or October, September, something like that.
Yeah, I remember you calling me with like all these cool God stories
Yeah.
of like, and this person donated, and this person's not part of my team, and I was like, who is this girl?
Yeah.
Like, how do you do this?
I don't know. God. But
Yeah,
it
really,
was easy
yeah.
at first, but what has not been easy is like being on the field for a time and having to then raise your support or budget because it's like it's just harder to like make connections.
Yeah.
When
Totally.
I'm not at home.
Yeah. One of your hats is what fundraising manager,
Fundraising.
Donor relations.
donor relations. That's what it
Yes.
is.
Donor relations, true.
Yeah, very true. There's a lot of hats to wear.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen, and this is not to say that Nikki has met her goal. If you see this and you want to, if you want to donate to Nikki, please do. But I don't think I've ever seen someone have such an easy time fundraising, and not because it's people giving you money left and right, but I feel like that speaks to your people skills, that you can communicate. I've always noticed that you can communicate what God spoke to you in a way that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like there's so many people who were willing to like partner with what the Lord is doing. Like, and it didn't matter if they were married with 4 kids or if they were like freshly, I don't know, 18, 19, 20, out of college, whatever. Like a lot of you who support me are, I mean, my age, like they're my people. So.
That's awesome.
amazing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go back to the questions. So I'm intrigued by a couple of these. Let me see. So you mentioned people in the States back home, like they have degrees, they have kids, they have 2 or 3 cars. Now they have dogs. And you're going to school. You're still doing ministry, and you're single.
Yeah.
But also, it's almost like you take this way. Well, it's not kinda. You are taking this way different path of life. So how is it when you go back home and you get to talk to your friends and the people from church and?
Yeah, I would say it's hard sometimes to feel like I can relate to a lot of people about things anymore, which is, it's not a bad thing. Like there's still plenty to like talk about on both ends, but it's like, I would say it's a little harder to like not be in the same life season maybe as the people, like as my best friends from like high school, whatever.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Why do I think that is?
Yeah.
Well, that's a great question. I don't know. I think that we're just on different paths, which is fine. We're just doing different things, which is fine. And like also long distance friendship is really hard too. And long distance relationships is really hard. It's a really hard thing and it takes a lot of work and a lot of commitment. So family, if you're watching this, love you. Shout out. Sorry for the bad communication sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard.
Yeah.
To like grow up and think that these are gonna like be my people that I'm always gonna be walking in life with, and then like uproot myself, come to a different country, and then start running with like new people while still like trying to have relationships with like all the people that are still really important to you.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like having been here now for 10 years, like anytime I go back home, it's just like so different to like try to connect with people because you are just walking such a different life than like the normal get a 9-to-5 job, get married, have kids, do college, all of those things that are typical for people. And it's like you're choosing this different path that it's like just far different than anything else that they're experiencing in their world. And you know, it's just different, and that does make it very challenging to continue to like connect with people.
Yeah.
Now that you have ministry, you have school, what does your schedule look like?
Yeah, so I'm at the Oasis, the children's home where I work at, every day during the week besides Thursday, and then also not on the weekends. And so the days that I'm there, I honestly sit at my desk a lot and do a lot of Devo writing. But yeah, it kind of just depends. Like Tuesdays, we have a group come do a I don't know, the taller English.
Like a workshop.
A workshop with the girls at our home who are pregnant / have babies.
Yeah.
And so got to facilitate that. Also on Wednesdays we have our own staff meeting, staff Devo time. Got to sit through that. Yeah, so just like many different things between like writing Devos, facilitating stuff. And then also I take Mondays to just sit at my desk and honestly like plug away at homework. So I don't have to like get off at 4, come home and like do that. So it's nice to like have that freedom. And then what else do I do throughout my week? On Fridays I go to a small group, started going to a church up here.
Yay!
That's
I
awesome.
Sabbath on Saturdays, so don't talk to me.
Don't reach out on
or
Saturday.
do. I tend to do one friend thing on my Saturdays if I want. Only if I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, and when you go to the States, what's your go-to restaurant? What's something that you really need to have?
I really need to have Chick-fil-A, honestly. Yeah. I know that's so basic, and I hate to be that girl that's basic. We know that I do, but I love Chick-fil-A.
But it is pretty great.
I remember one time I made the mistake of, they were asking me in front of a church, so what do you like doing when you're in the States? I was like, eating Chick-fil-A. And maybe I'll have some today. I made the huge mistake of saying that, and it was a Sunday.
With 75 people. Oh.
So it was close.
Everybody wants it.
But I knew that. I've known that for years, but I made the mistake of saying it in front of the church. So I had those 75 people that were not eating at Chick-fil-A were telling me, it's closed, right? And it was 2 hours of hearing, it's closed. I was like, that's all you took from what I said.
So the worst is when you fly in on a Sunday and you're like, I am so excited. Like, we're in the Atlanta airport. Let's get our Chick-fil-A. And you're like, oh, it's Sunday.
Also, it's always that in Starbucks. That is always the longest line at airports.
Absolutely.
Or if it's not in your terminal at the airport, that's also pretty hard.
When you have to like haul to get to like Terminal C and you're like in E, you're like, come on. We just need Chick-fil-A here.
So you have to get some like mysterious sushi or barbecue thingy.
Yeah. Bad memes.
Chinese food.
Bad memes with Chinese.
Yeah.
Bad memes.
Oh my gosh.
But aside from that, I would say Trader Joe's. Anything from Trader Joe's. This last time when I was in Colorado, we got the $1.99 pizza dough. Shout out $1.99 pizza dough. The garlic herb with some pizza sauce and some pepperoni and some cheese.
Yeah, we should do a giveaway of how many times we've said shout out.
Yeah, really.
It's whoever gets it first.
How many times in the comments right now that we will continue to say shout out in this video? Like how many times total it will be said in this video?
I'm not going to send them anything.
I know. If you figure out how many times we say shout out, you'll get a shout out next video.
Without watching the whole video and rewinding. Like, you can't do that. You can't just stop and rewind now. Like, you have to just keep going and pretend like you know how many times we've said, like, shout out.
Yeah, God is watching you.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question. It's a very profound, very spiritual, very just deep question that you have to think through.
Okay.
What are 5 things you cannot live without?
Oh. Okay. My eyebrow gel.
Yes.
Hey.
You got to keep them looking good.
Yes.
My chapstick. If you know me, you know.
Yep.
I can't be without.
That's Nikki, chapstick.
Yeah.
My morning coffee. Like it's literally what I go
Mhm.
to bed thinking about her. I
Yeah.
really do. Probably my headphones because always gotta
Yeah.
have the tunes,
Right.
and then what was the other thing? A spray, my favorite perfume at the time.
Ooh,
Mm.
yes.
Yeah, you
Those
cannot
are
be
some
smelling
good
like
ones.
feet. Yeah.
No.
I never. That's
Yeah.
why I wear the perfume because it's my fear to smell.
Honestly, I have the same fear.
Deep fear.
Yeah.
Valid. Very true.
Yeah, we see so many people a day that I don't want their memory of that day to be like, el hermano huele mal.
Yeah.
Well, in
Yeah.
Guatemalan culture is you hug
Scary.
everybody, and so you don't want to be like smelling and like hugging people, and they're like, okay.
I like to have a scent.
Yeah, I'm used to people smelling. I just don't want to be that person.
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed. Yeah, gotta smell good.
Feel
Yeah.
that smell good.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you what my favorite scents are, though. I have 3 right now, and I'm
I-
not telling you any.
You're gatekeeping.
I'm gatekeeping. I love to gatekeep.
Shout out and
Oh
gatekeeping.
my
Shout out to
gosh.
my 3 favorite perfumes that you'll never know what they are.
Wait, you should say it. Well, we're gonna
Unless
bleep
they're
it.
Hannah Powell's, you probably do know, actually.
Oh my gosh.
You should say it, and we'll bleep it.
No, I don't want to say it.
You're not gonna tell me.
No.
I'm scared. Okay, I'll tell you. It's
Wow,
I-
those are so good.
yeah.
My
They
my
won't
life is
steal
forever
them.
changed.
That's the only reason why I told them.
Yeah. I already forgot what you said.
something about something. Got it.
Something about something.
Yeah.
There's something. Okay, so I love asking this question. I figured out I came up with this question about a year ago, and I love it. What would you be doing if you were? So it's almost like a 2-part question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think your life would be like if you were not doing ministry? But also, if you had your pick, what would you be doing? Which is not the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess if I wasn't a ministry, I maybe would have gone to school sooner. Hard to say. I
Yeah.
feel like it's the thing to do, so
Mhm.
I probably would have done that.
You think still for social work?
I don't know. Hopefully.
Mhm.
Hopefully, because I like it. I think it's really interesting.
Mhm.
But job-wise, honestly, I'm giving librarian vibes, and I really love to read, so
Yeah.
bookstore,
Yes.
librarian,
Barnes
working
and
at a
Noble.
coffee shop, did that once. I don't know, something like that.
Wait, do you work at a coffee shop?
Yeah.
I didn't know
they
that.
paid me under the table, too.
That's
One of
legit.
those.
For how long?
I don't remember, maybe like a year. Not long. But
Were
I
you?
liked it.
What? How old were you?
Oh, I was a little girl. I was like 17 maybe.
I thought you were like 11. Like,
Oh,
here's your
no,
coffee.
I was
And you
like
just see the
16,
hands over the
17.
counter.
It was this local jaunt that's not even there
You want
anymore.
sugar? You see the hand going like this.
You want the sugar? Yeah.
That's
17.
great.
That's not that young. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe to me, it's not that young.
Yeah, right. We're a bit older, so
That's funny.
It seems a lot farther away for
I
us.
guess. Yeah. Just a bit older. Just a bit
bit.
older. Yeah. Awesome. So, how can we be praying for you?
Oh, definitely mental capacity. Just with
Yeah.
school, it feels like a lot sometimes. And I think I've been forgetting to have fun. So this Saturday for my Sabbath, don't meet me there. I'm going swimming at the new pool.
Well, by the time this is
Finally.
posted,
Nice.
you'll have been gone.
Oh, true.
Love
Yeah.
that. Love
Yeah.
that for you.
So just mental capacity, because I think I forget how important it is to like still do things that make me feel like me, and yeah, to make sure I'm all good up here so that I can be good out there too.
Do you think you in ministry you get lost a little in like who you are because you have to be something for other people?
No, not necessarily that. I think it's more of the like I think you can get so focused on like the work that you're doing, and for me like that work is like actual work at Oasis, and then like on top of that school, that it's like you forget to also like I don't know take care of your social life because it's still so important to like do those things even when you're an introvert. The last 2 nights I read my book until midnight.
yeah.
I'm very tired today as a result of that, but it's like I don't know. So just like the balance, I think.
Yeah. How many books have you read this year?
This year.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. My goal for the year is, I think, like 25, and I think I'm only at maybe 10.
Only, she says.
Only. You're like halfway through a little
No.
over halfway through the year now.
Yeah.
Still got
Yeah.
plenty of time.
Follow me on Goodreads.
Hey,
Shout out to
Goodreads.
Goodreads.
Shout out to Goodreads.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Well, this is Nikki. It's always really amazing to see you.
Yeah.
Nikki's really a part of our family. We're best friends.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for watching, and we're gonna leave over here all her links so you can follow her. Do you want to leave your Instagram down there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
If
people.
I accept you.
Hey, there you go.
So
Yeah,
we'll
it's.
just have to see.
So we're gonna put her socials there, and also a link. So if you like what you heard, you really like Nikki, you want to hear more about her, well, we're gonna put her ministry link as well. So even you can donate a one-time, monthly. Honestly, $1 a month goes a long way. So whether it's $1, $5, 1,000. I mean, 1,000 is preferred.
Yeah. Let's get her funded. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, this is it. Bye,
Thanks,
everyone.
guys. Bye.